Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today is going to be a stitch and chat, and I ask that you all bear with me. My throat is kind of scratchy, and I think I'm still trying to fight this cold. I I hope that it's not, too bad. So we are going to do a stitch and chat, and we are going to talk about what's been going on and what I did yesterday and today and what I'm going to do today. So I hope everyone's doing well this morning. I am doing pretty good, except for the scratchy throat. And we're going to continue to stitch on Magic Book, and we're going to get started. So, well, see what I do. Okay, I gotta think of what I'm doing and what I'm thinking about here. This is crazy this morning. Oh goodness. So yesterday I did all my cleaning, got everything, kind of the way I wanted it. Still trying to do organization. It's baby steps, and so I sat down and made a list of stuff that I needed for organizing, because I was sitting here yesterday after I recorded my morning video and was looking around my desk. Now, I had organized this once, I'm going to tell you. And I said, oh boy, we need to do this again. So, because Athena has been trying to climb up on stuff, and she likes her favorite place to climb up is on top of my printer. And she likes to play with the paper tray. And there's stuff up there on top of it, like a photo box that has floss in it, and then she likes to climb up on top of my 3-drawer container that I have that sits next to it, and she likes to mess with that stuff. So it's been fun keeping her away from it. So I have to kind of sit down and brainstorm and figure out what I'm going to put on there, or where I'm gonna organize it and how I'm gonna organize it, and get kind of get an idea of what I'm going on, how I'm going to do it. I kind of have an idea, but we'll see. It's one of those things where I have to really sit down and brainstorm over and find the most feasible way. And usually she doesn't mess with stuff, but like I said, her favorite place is on top of those two things, and I know I can't keep her away from it, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, she's been having lately. She hasn't, or there for a while she didn't climb up on top of the printer, but lately she's been doing that, and she's driven me bonkers, because that's her. I mean, she's still, a child, and she just likes to antagonize me, but that's okay. But, so everything, let's see, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday I did stitch. I didn't get as many stitches in as I wanted. I think partly because of the confetti, because one of the page I'm on, which is still the first page of my Star Trek pattern, it's got confetti around where the, I guess it's earth is, and it's a lot of confetti in that section. So it took me a little bit more time to, sit down and go through, do each one of those, because yeah, it was everywhere. So I'm hoping that after I finish that last little bit, it won't be so bad. If I can get through that first little part, I should be okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, confetti's fine, and I don't mind it usually. And I was starting to get a little irritated and frustrated yesterday with it, but it isn't as bad as I thought. It's just that one little spot so far. So we'll see how it goes. And then I was watching the Needlebug yesterday. She did a video about Markup RX, and I downloaded it onto my Android and onto my Android tablet because I was going to use it for charts like my Star Trek chart. And I was kind of like, I was a little, I don't want to say put off, but I was a little, it lagged a little bit when I was trying to move the thing around, and I'm still trying to get used to it. I'm not saying I'm going to use it instead of Pattern Keeper. I just want to use it for, the charts like that one. So, we'll see what happens. The only thing I don't like with it is you can't double tap the like you can for the symbol on in that, one, like in the 10 by 10 square grid or whatever. You can't double tap to highlight that whole entire little box. So it's going to take me a couple minutes to get used to it. And I was having a time with it when I tried it out, when I downloaded the Star Trek pattern, and I got so frustrated with it that I had to just went ahead and just put the pattern into Pattern Keeper and inputted the colors, because I was so frustrated with the whole thing. I was like, you know what, I don't have the patience for it today. And I didn't have the patience for it. I'm gonna be honest, I was not thrilled. But that doesn't mean that I don't like it. It's just gonna take a little bit of time for me to get used to it. And one of the reasons that I got it was because it gives you the stats that like if you stitch, like, I don't know, it gives you how many stitches you stitch during the day. And then there's a calendar and everything to show you. And I was like, oh, this is cool. So I'm either going to have to go through the stuff on my Android tablet and see if that's causing it. See if, clearing away some of the apps that I don't use, and seeing if that will, work with it, or, make it easier. I don't know. I've never used it, so it would be a first. But right now I'm just using Pattern Keeper. So the next pattern I get from like the Star Trek one, then I will try it and see what happens. So yeah, that was my my experience with that. Not putting it off. It's, new programs are kind of different, and using Pattern Keeper for so long, I don't, and me swearing by it, I don't know. We'll see. We will see what happens. So, but yeah. So I did get I got a good amount of stitches done on it. On Star Trek, it's just, it was confetti, so I didn't get a decent amount like I had been when I first started it. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. But I didn't listen to a book yesterday. I ended up I started stitching a little late yesterday, so I ended up watching oh, what did I watch yesterday? Enterprise, Star Trek Enterprise. And then I stitched and worked on that. And I was going to also start keeping track of how many hours I stitched. But after doing that last night, I was like, that's all I did. And yeah, it was kind of depressing. So I'm not doing that. Now, what happened to my floss I had up here? I thought I had it up here. Hold on. I've lost my floss. Or either that or I took it back over there. Hold on. Let me go get my thing of floss that I guess took away from the desk. I found it. It was sitting in my container, and I didn't realize that I had taken it away from over here. It was hiding. So I will probably, I've done some stuff this morning. I needed to clean the kitchen, and I did clean the walls around Athena's the wall behind Athena's litter box. And I have a couple more things to do. One of the things I need to do is help little dude with class. He has a class today, so I'm kind of waiting until he's done with classes before I actually sit and do stitching. And then yeah, then I'll stitch. And I started The Kill Room by Jeffrey Deaver yesterday morning, but I stopped. And today I will probably listen to that, and with Enterprise in the background. I'm one of those ones that has to have background noise besides what I'm doing, you know, like listening to a book. That's just me. I'm like that, always been like that. And okay, why aren't you coming through? And there we go. So yeah, I'll probably do that today, this afternoon, after he's done classes. And then we will yeah, spend the rest of the day doing that and getting ready for Miranda's birthday, which is Sunday. She's going to be turning 26. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I can't believe she's turning 26. I'm just like, oh my god. So she we're going to be doing that. All she asked me was for a cake. And I think her and her boyfriend are going somewhere for her birthday. So she just told me that she was going to wait until little Jude's birthday, which is the following Sunday, and then she will you know, because usually what I do and what I used to do was, instead of celebrating her birthday on her birthday and so forth, we would have it, you know, on his birthday. And so I think we're going to on his birthday, have a big cake and let them, you know, celebrate it then. Because she's not picky about it. So, which is kind of, um, cool that she would, do that for her brother. And, so we'll see. We will see. She's not really been, vocal about, her birthday. We'll see. I think, that, her going out with and celebrating it with her boyfriend is, her thing to do, and we'll see. All right, why did that do that? I don't know why that did that. I have no idea why that did that this morning. We're gonna cut that. There we go. So, and the new season of Star Trek Picard came out. So I started watching the first episode. I watched the first episode this morning, and it was really, really good. So I'm kind of, like, do I have to wait until next week to watch the next episode? I get it, but they could at least, give me the next episode. I mean, geez. But it looks like it's going to be good. So I'm kind of excited about, watching the next episode. There was all this big hype about it. Patrick Stewart was on CBS this morning, and it looks it's different. I'll put it this way. So I'm kind of I can't wait for the next one to come out. But until then, I will catch up on other shows that I haven't watched, and then we will be ready to start the next one. Let's see. There, I feel like that I've lost my train of thought, people. I can tell I'm coming down with this cold and I don't feel good, but you can't tell it, but I'm feeling blah a little bit, but that's okay because I'll be okay. I will be alrighty then. But yeah, so not doing, a whole lot this morning, except, getting him through class, and then we will be, whoops, I'm knocking things all over the place. I'm telling you, I am knocking things all over. I'm good for that. Yeah. Sometimes it happens. But, so I think I'm good for the rest of the day, except, getting him through school, and then, I need to bobbinate. Y'all are gonna probably say, "Oh yeah, I've done this too." I'm one of these ones that I don't like to wind my floss on the bobbins until, it's basically I like to do it as I go, and so I was trying to do that yesterday, and I got so irritated. I was like, no, this isn't going to work. So I'm going to sit down while he's doing his last two classes, and then I will bobbinate while he's doing that, and then after he's done, I will stitch, because I need to go through all the floss that I have, or all my floss, to make sure I have what I need for, because I noticed last night there were some that I needed for my Star Trek captains, and I need to go through that and figure out which ones they are, so that I can make sure I have everything. And I need to make a list, and which I've already started. But there was a couple last night I noticed that I didn't have, and I was like, well, this just bites, because I thought I had it all, because I, was looking at the symbol key, and I was like, well, it looks like I have all these. These all look familiar, and I've got, enough of them, but I just want to make sure that I don't, I haven't lost any along the way. And so I've got to go through everything. And when I wind my floss around the bobbin today, make sure I have what I need and write a list so that I can start. I've also got to start buying for, buying extra, especially for ones that I need, like for Kitty Heaven, or the one I'm going to start on my daughter's birthday. There was another one. I just want to make sure I have everything. So it would be nice if I had, the whole full master set of DMC, but I don't. You would think I would, but I don't. It's one of my goals, so I could have it. So, but I don't, unfortunately. But that's, it happens. So that's really all I'm doing today. I mean, it's, hopefully it'll be productive. And, excuse me, I'm going to burp now. And then, yeah, that's all we're doing. And then the rest of the weekend, I'm just going to relax. I know that this 24-hour cross-stitch Zoom this weekend, and I may come in there. Shalene, if you're watching, I may come in there. I haven't decided yet. I'm still, kind of out of it, but we'll see. I should be in there. So it's hard to do Zoom, especially when you want to sit in your recliner and do it, use your tablet. But I'm going to try to figure something out so that I can participate in Zooms more, especially when I'm stitching something that I've picked out, that I rotate for the week, because I can't always, do that. I have to pick something else, but we'll see. I've got to figure stuff out. But that's really my day in a gist. But other than that, I hope that's it for me. I'm done. And I'm going to go take some medicine and finish what I need to finish, and then sit down and stitch, and excuse me, goodness, and have the rest of my day kind of laid back, quiet, and whatever. So I hope you all have a great day, and I will see everybody next time. Thank you so much for watching, and bye, guys.